free, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I'm over there or what? That's it. I'm ready to see.
G'day all, welcome back to part 4 of the Pilbara series. So kicking off from the last episode, we have double backed over our tracks back toward the kind of Kalgan area, past Kalgan Pool and heading back along the Kalgan track. We've just snoped around there a little bit to try and find a nice secluded campsite somewhere on the water. So there were a couple of people along the creek line already. So we thought we'd go out a little bit further and see what we could find and see if we can get a tucked away gem.
Alright, this is camp for number 3. Hager's pulling up. Aisha's making his bed as flat as possible. Sarah's on the tree. How bloody good is this? Leaving a rope swing. To me it looks pretty flat.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be flatter than where we put our swag.
Craig's that handbrake.
Nah, a bit more, Sarah. Nash doesn't look impressed. He's like, nah, that's not flat. Ooh. Oh! Down. It's not flat. Oh! Nailed it.
Stuck the landing.
Yeah. We are leech free, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think?
For now. It's actually not too cold.
Till one shows up on your head.
Is it deep? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I just. So I'm gonna backflip. It's like titty deep. Actually. Yeah. What's it out there? I haven't been out there.
That's just uncharted territory.
Time to go charter it.
I haven't.
Get me run up.
Hold
Come
on.
up off the bull bar. Oh! I butchered it.
Fuck.
We're gonna do that again.
I'll start from the...
Surely you can start from up there.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Here, run up. Woo! It's shallow. Is this flight?
How's that? How's the service?
All natural body wash. Sourced from Mother Earth herself. Right.
Can't get this off my hands. I still got oil from yours 2 days ago.
Alright. You ready for this? But you need the other one as well.
Yeah.
Little extra.
You guys
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Raft. Go rafting down Weeli Wolli on one of them. Well, he grafted it from his... which is from Sri Lanka. I was hoping you should say Bunnings. I'll see if I can get you one.
With day 5 in hand and having this absolutely incredible campsite to ourselves, we decided to stay an extra day at this spot and just have a little bit of fun and relax while we're there as well.
Oh, well, maybe it's a little bit closer.
We were there about 10ish, oh no, maybe.
That was the first place we stopped to eat.
No, we'd already stopped at Ruben.
Oh, which is like the really quaint place with the little waterfall and stuff. The little like water feature.
Yeah, that's the place.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was the first place we stopped.
stopped at Luban as the servo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tried to cheap fuel.
They had real cheap fuel.
We crossed line today. She is now at Kalgan Stadium, man. That's you read over.
Thank you, John Love. I'm here at the Kalgan Stadium, and we're anticipating a little bit of backlash from the girls team. Unfortunately, they are not playing by the rules. We're getting strong. We're what two what up? Right. So we're doing pretty well. I think now with the new rules, new ball, I think we'll do up and up.
Yeah, first. No spoilers. Kalgan Stadium. We're now going to cross to our weatherman, Mr. Huggy Man. Huggy Man to you. Now you're live.
Hello, Mr. Love.
Whoa!
What the
Quality means
equal. Teresa from Bunnings. Highly recommend. Get around Bunnings, best shops in the world. Looking for sponsorship.
John, go.
Going in.
Ready?
So close.
That's art. You won't see that on CNN. Good morning guys, welcome to day 5 of the trip. So we've just spent the last 2 nights here somewhere along Kalgan Creek. Plenty of campsites like this one kind of scattered along the area. Some absolute gems, it's absolutely incredible. If you do get the chance to explore around, 100% give it a go. Because it's a good little adventure around here. It's a good bit of bush. So we've spent the last 2 nights here, and we are planning on heading to Stuarts Pool this afternoon, or today, mid-morning. So our plan is to pack up here, head back into town and to Newman, resupply, refuel, get everything we need to do, and then we're off to Stuarts Pool for a day trip. So the track to Stuarts Pool I think isn't too well marked, so that'll be interesting finding that, but we'll head up there. From what I've seen, it's pretty good forward driving, so I guess we'll find out when we go there. And we'll just suss out the pool around there, see what it's like, have a bit of lunch, and then we're going to head off and we're going to shoot up toward Weeli Wolli Creek, and we'll be there for 3 days, and then it's getting ready for the long haul home. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Stuarts is like. Hopefully there's a bit of water in it, but we'll see, I guess. So I'll keep you posted and we'll check in later. This is a rare sight. Right behind me, you can actually see a really rare heron in the wild. Now you can't get too close. Like is this thing, you can't get too close because you can hear they get pretty pissed off, and they're very defensive animals. And right now he's guarding what it looks to be an old fishing shirt. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit closer, and we're gonna see if he lets us. Now they're pretty timid, you got to remember that. So I'm just going to inch a little bit closer and see what happens here. One could say they're off chops, you know. Oh shit, he's breaking. Oh fuck!
Footsteps, and I was like, Aaron, people are stealing stuff from our car. And then we just went back to sleep. And no one stole anything, so it's good. Yeah.
These yoga times more like, hi guys, shit, dude, do over. G'day guys, oh fucking hell.
Oh, that sounds awfully familiar.
Yep.
With the gear packed up and ready to go. We were about ready to set off until another issue popped up.
Keep going.
That'll
Oh, you're right there. I wouldn't want you to put them on backwards. Now wouldn't that be perfect?
Turns out the Troopy had a very flat battery, one that didn't want to come back to life, which coincidentally happened 3 years ago on the same trip.
No dice. Yeah. Fuck, you really need it.
After spending a bit of time trying to get the car jump started, the battery just wouldn't give in, so we ended up just trying to roll start it off a snatch pit. With that attempt being success, we were finally able to head back over a few creek crossings and head for the open road back toward Newman to refuel. Unfortunately, we didn't know it at the time, but another bad thing was about to happen. Once we hit the end of the dirt track, we aired up back to highway pressures, and on our way back to Newman, I could hear this pretty sus sound coming from the outside of the car, and we ended up pulling over and finding out exactly what had gone wrong, and just a metal stake had basically just punctured right through the tyre.
Boom! Oh!
You're gonna do it well.
Fucking hell! Keep that! Alright, what a joke.
Alright, I don't think you're gonna have to make the hole anything.
Right, get our compressor on it, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do another one.
Much quicker.
Keep that, you never know.
After spending a fair bit of time around the town of Newman, we ended up finally managing to find the right battery for the car, and then from there just fueled up and headed out toward our next destination.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in the
Yeah,
middle
see,
of nowhere.
there's our track from last time.
Is the black.
Yeah. I think you're just less zoomed. But I can't zoom without it going to that.
Shit, and then Weeli Wolli. So we'd have to. Where's Hope Downs Village? Fuck. So we'd have to come across and then up.
Basically, what's going on here is that the track that we are trying to enter to get to the campsite has been closed off and shut down, and the same has happened to a few other tracks on the map that leads in. So we're just struggling to find our way in through the right track, and it's ended up taking a fair bit of time.
Alright, Nash, you should be coming up to it right about now. Tell you what though, fellas, finding camp at dusk is pretty new to us. It's the first, I think.
It's like that.
Watch out for there's a little bit of a ditch, no show. Give it a drop.
Roger.
So we've had quite a day. We cutting out the first half of it. We have been trying to look for a track to Weeli Wolli Creek. It's been a bit of a task. Thanks, mate. 3 years ago when we came through, one of our access areas, which is pretty easily marked on the maps, has been closed off for some reason, and a lot of the other tracks around it have been closed off. So that's made going pretty hard. So now we are literally just finding back routes, trying to make our way there. A lot of the roads are overgrown or just completely shut off. So there's been a lot of back and forward today.
A bit of a creek section, John.
Yeah, roger, mate. I'm a bit behind you. So it's taken a bit of time, and now we're pretty far away, but we're on another off-road track. So who knows if this will take us there? Hopefully it will, but fingers crossed. We see how we go. Sun's gone down. It's starting to get pretty dark, so looks like we might be trying to find camp in the dark. See how we go. Keep you posted. I'm pretty happy to push on through the dark, mate. How are you feeling, Nasha?
Yeah, I'm all good with that. Roger. The word of warning from Mr. Wallace Senior was, don't drive after dark, you'll get lost. I've told everyone. So, yeah. Just like my whole life, mate, I've just been ignoring him, so it's all good.
Punch it. How convenient is it now that for the first time that we're looking for a bloody camp in dusk night time, my bloody spotlights aren't working.
The exact same for me at the moment as well.
How's the timing on that one? Shit.
Bit of added convenience for us all. We are no longer on the track that we want to be on, so that's a fun little twist. Hopefully the track will also take a fun little twist in the right direction.
I feel like eventually, in all that has gone wrong today, something has to go right. Correct?
So, how many lives do you have left, Ron?
I think I'm in the negatives.
No.
Eventually, after hours and hours of searching, we finally managed to make it to the sound of the fresh flowing creek. That kind of marks the start of the track to the campsite, and it was certainly a sight for sore eyes.
Oh wow. Update, Mr. Hug.
Oh, yummies? Yummy, yummy?
Oh my god.
Just like the track into Kalgan Spawn, this one also had quite a number of water crossings for you to go through. Unfortunately, that is all for part 4 of this series. Stay tuned for part 5, where we explore more of the Weeli Wolli area and show you our campsite around there. And as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Cheers all.